it's Kenny. Today I'm leaving to go on my first camping trip of 2023. Not going too far, probably 15 miles. But anyway, camping here near Florence and Sutton Campground. Camped there quite a few times before. It's a nice little campground. It's not too far from home. It's got electricity, so come along with me. Here we are at Sutton Campground. I've camped here several times in the past. There's the camp host right there in that trailer. Here's the information board. This is a Forest Service campground, and some of the sites actually have electrical hookups. Good morning. Oh, coffee. Alright. Well, it's actually the second day of my camping trip. I did not film anything yesterday afternoon. My son came out here with me and we celebrated the old Irish holiday and had some corned beef and cabbage. Sat around the fire pit. That was great. So today my plan is to go for a hike. There's a trail right here at the Sutton Campground, and there's some brand new geocaches on it, so my plan is to go for a hike on the trail and find those geocaches. So I hope you come along with me. Going to have some bacon and eggs and hash browns for breakfast. Yeah. Breakfast. Alright, let's go out here and walk this trail. See if we can find some of these geocaches. There's a few people camping in the park today. It's nowhere near being full, obviously, but there are a few people in here. I camped in that spot once. I'm going the wrong way. Well, here's the beginning of the trail. This trail actually connects up to a couple of other ones out here. You can make a big loop. You can go down to an overlook of the Sutton Creek. I think it also takes you over to the boat launch and other loops or trails that wander around in the forest out here. It's pretty cool. Love the forest on the Oregon coast. It's very lush. Looks like we're walking through a tunnel. Well, the first one says that it is 300 feet. These were just recently put out by a geocacher with the name of Team Low Tech 2, and they just moved back from overseas, and she went nuts and put out a whole bunch of geocaches. So, got plenty to go find. The only thing is, they're usually out on a trail somewhere. here's Sutton Creek. This meanders around through the forest and eventually empties into the Pacific Ocean. It's probably a couple miles from here. Water's running pretty good. Well, we're down to 180 feet. There's a lot of spruce trees in the forest next to the coast. There's a really large one right here. Probably doesn't look that big on the camera, but it's probably 3.5 to 4 feet across the trunk, and then it has this huge limb coming off of it that's kind of formed its own tree. Wow. Well, we are at the location of where the geocache is supposed to be. My phone says 8 feet. That's pretty close. Let's see what the clue is. Hanging in huckleberry feeder tree before the downhill. Okay. Feeder tree. Oh, I think I see where it might be. I'm gonna go look. Alright, I found it. That was pretty quick and easy. See here, I know this is not a first to find or anything. Oh, here's a stamp. I wonder if this could be a letter cache as well. Yeah. There's a little figure of some kind. I have no idea what that is a figure of. I'm sure it's out of some cartoon or comic book or movie or something. Anyway, get my name on this log sheet. Alright, my name is on the logbook. This was actually found 7 days ago. Cool. Well, I'm going to put it all back. We are right next to the creek. Another huge spruce tree. Yeah, I'd say this is 4 feet across. It's big. We're walking over a little tiny stream, little creek. Flowing good. Well, I have arrived at the next geocache location. I'm within a few feet, so I'm gonna start looking. I read the clue and it says right tree, right side. So I guess it would determine which direction you were walking on the trail. It could be left tree, left side. Anyway, I think I know where it is. Well, bummer. I looked for quite a while for that one. I could see where other people have been walking around in the brush right there. I just couldn't come up with it. I don't know where it is. So, mark that as a DNF, and we're going to go on to the next geocache. The next one is 0.10, 526 feet. 250 feet. Sutton Creek. Well, I am at the cache location, so I'm gonna start looking. See if I have better luck with this one.
much easier. Only took me like 10 seconds. And there's actually 3 names on this one. Oops. So I get my name on this log sheet. Much better than the last one I looked for. Got it. I like these kind. This is considered a micro container. I suppose you could probably put a tiny little thing in there. But let's see. Good. This was a quick, easy find. Okay, the next one is, it says it's 0.14. So let's go see if we can get this one. 0.14. This one actually in the hint says magnetic. So it's gotta be on something metal. I mean, can't be hanging on a bush. "500 feet. And the trail is still following along Sutton Creek. I found a bench. Time to take a break. And I think there's a geocache not far from here. Let's see if we can find it. Yes, sir. This is going to have a tiny log sheet in it, but we'll get my name on it, or at least my initials. That'll work. Yep, just put my initials this time. Alright. The log is a tiny bit damp, but definitely signable. Definitely time to take a break, sit down, enjoy the scenery. Oh, and I signed the log too. I'm going to head back to the trailer and get some lunch. Lunch sounds good. Well, I hope you have enjoyed coming along with me on my camping trip and walking that lovely trail and finding those geocaches. May God bless you, your family, and friends. And I will see you in the next video.